Family, friends, sir, ma'am, welcome to Truth Heals 1111 with your girl Chloe. And it's a Monday. We have a brand new week ahead of us, and we are going to currently see what is coming in your energy, what may be going on with you, or what may be going on around you to bring you truth and clarity in regards to your journey in this life. Um, we did it. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Again, this weekend was a very self care weekend. And again, I just left the gym, so my hair is kind of wet. But I was quick to kind of jump on. I wasn't quick to bathe, but I was trying to get everything done. That way I can tap in your energy. Um, I love and respect each and every one of you. If anything should come out in the cards that should trigger you, please don't stay in here. Um, Welcome to my home. um, so, family, friends, sir, ma'am, expect changes this week. Expect yourself to be making a lot of decisions in the moment. Things may happen. You may have to make a decision in regards to something that whenever you feel is best suited for you in the direction you are going on your current journey. Now, family, friends, sir, ma'am, um, as I was praying and meditating all weekend long, I'm enjoying my time. I even got my nails done. um, a lot of messages that were coming in was when where your mind goes, the energy flows, right? Now, we need to understand that, with the moon cycles, the sun cycles, the planetary, you need to understand that as the planets, the seasons, the environment, people change, things like that. You have to be able to be aware of the changes that are going on around you or with you in order to go in the flow with it. If you feel like you are being blocked or you are feeling like a lot of disruptive energy currently right now, this means something needs to change. Whether or not it is the people, places, and things in your life, or something about your thinking or your emotions. A lot of people have been reaching out to me, as a counselor, as a counselor for mental health, substance use disorder, right? I share a lot of my feedback because I don't give advice or suggestions. I just share a particular time that I resonate with another person, and what happened to me and things like that. I want you to understand that we all have a shared experience, and trying not to be so. If you are meeting somebody that's going through something, try not to offer your opinion or a suggestion or advice, but share your story and how you related to another person and how you were able to get through it. And again, it works for a lot of people around me. I've been doing that for quite some time now. And hearing my situation, people understand that their situation is just not so bad as they thought it was. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, I am grateful to be here with you. I am blessed with another day to breathe again. Um, let's tap in on the energy. I am gonna do this video and then I'm gonna finish getting dressed, blow drying my hair. But to be on time with you, I'm here. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, what is currently going on in your energy? What's the oracle? Something about the oracle. I need what oracle? An oracle, a seer. Um, Something with the oracle, something with the seer, a visionary, a visionist, something, um, someone that's intuitive, an intuitive man, intuitive woman with gifts, something with intuition, listening, using your gifts, listening to your intuition. What is it that in regards to? Something about somebody, listen to your gift, something intuitive, to prepare yourself for something you may have to deal with. And my phone's ringing. Um, you may get a call. You may get some sort of information. Um, Prepare yourself. Let's trust your intuition. Um, Something, I don't know. A car, something with a car, something with a vehicle, something with the vehicle. Um, I don't know what that is. Spirit, ancestors, most high. Now, I'm definitely did not meditate, so I'm not really okay, family, friends, sir, ma'am. I'm seeing a tree, right? Y'all know the big trees that are in the ground. They're real big. Their roots grow under the ground. Um, the roots are solid. That way, no matter what type of weather environment the tree is in, um, the tree still stands tall. A tree can lose its branch, a tree can lose its leaves and grow a new branch, grow a new leaf, but the tree's roots still stay planted firmly in the ground. Ancestors said, be the tree. Plant your roots firmly in the ground, no matter what you are going through. And if you lose, anything you lose, you will always get back. But keep yourself rooted. Something about being firmly planted in the ground, planting your roots. Going back to your ancestry, something about your ancestry being planted, doing root work, going back in, breaking a generational curse, something that you keep repeating over and over again, and you don't even realize you may be holding on to some sort of thinking, some sort of emotions, instead of grounding yourself, planting yourself firmly in a tree. What happens, what was supposed to happen, it was meant for it to happen in order for it to inspire you and give you the wisdom, the experience, and the knowledge to be able to have a tool under your belt, but still stay planted in the ground with your roots. Something about your roots, something about your ancestors, where you came from. mm Okay, let me see. Let me get my oracle cards because something keeps telling me pull the oracle, and I don't know what oracle. Nor am I prepared to really just do the reading, but I keep getting an oracle. What is this oracle, spirit, ancestors, most high? What is this oracle? Some of you have been listening to tarot. For those who listen in tarot, right? And you hear a reader and you talk about it's so sad or it's a shame or da 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 da, or even if you hear about like a lover, right? And you have your biased opinion because of how you could possibly been in that situation, and it still affects you. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, when I let things go, peace, people, places, and things, I wish peace for anything that I let go, but I also give myself peace. I give myself grace, not to think about any person, place, or thing that leaves my life. What's going to happen is what's going to happen. Any person, place, or thing that leaves my life was meant to leave my life, right? But I'm not going to feel any bias. Like, I'm not going to have, like, try to judge the emotions or the thinking, the actions, and the behavior. My life still has to continue. And I need to stay focused in the moment of everything that's happening in my life. Um, I have a lot of peace in my life. I'm not dealing with no person, place, or thing. It's nothing stressing me out. And even if I listen to a reader, right, I'm not affected by it because it anything and everything that happened not only did not stop me from continuing to be myself, continuing to love how I love, continuing to strive in life, but it also encouraged me to change. It also gave me the willingness to take leap of faith even when I had fear. It encouraged me to do so much with my life, because it was a certain period of point of time in my life that I was learning through experience. And so I'm always open to learning. I'm always open to understanding. I'm always open to knowledge, whether it's street, book, spiritually. I'm always going to be open to it. Some family, friends, or ma'am. The divine is saying go with the flow of change and be open to still learning. Auntie, family, friends, sir, ma'am, ancestors, what is this oracle you are trying to show me? What is the oracle? Show me the oracle. Show me what you are trying to tell me. Show me what you are trying to tell me. Too many cards, I can't. Show me, speak to me, ancestors. Conflict. There's some sort of conflict going on, differences, incompatibility, irreconcilable. What is this conflict? Conflict from the past. There's some sort of conflict from the past. There's history. It happened, left behind. Somebody's looking back and seeing the conflict that has transpired. Okay. Ancestors, speak to me. Why is this coming up in the family, friends, or ma'am, whether this is your energy or somebody connected to you? Somebody is dealing with conflict from the past. Why is this here? Why is somebody looking back? Why is somebody looking back? Why is somebody holding on to conflict from the past? Because they feel dismissed. This person feels like disregarded, ignored, looking the other way, leaving behind. There's conflict from the past because somebody here feels like they have been left behind. Of course. That's why it's called the past. Anything from the past is always going to get left behind. And we are going to focus on the present and learning from the past and living in the present moment. The future becomes a gift because we are smarter, we are wiser, we know better. We went through something to learn it, understand it, and continue to, move forward and still process. Show me dismiss. Too many cards. Show me conflict past with dismiss. My phone keeps dinging. Somebody wants to connect. Somebody wants to connect. Something about a connection. What is this about a connection? Too many cards. Show me this. Engagement ring in reverse. This can be a failed relationship, a failed partnership, a failed friendship, some sort of dynamic that has failed. Show me the engagement ring in reverse. Show me the engagement ring in reverse. The love is gone. The love is gone. The mirror is broken. The imagery, the perception, the belief, that's broken. And somebody here is in shock. Confirmation. Somebody here is in shock. Okay. Let me see, sir, ma'am, family, friends, let me see if what the ancestors would like to let you know. How do you work through it? Conflict, past, dismiss. Are you seeing a therapist? Are you seeing a counselor? Are you talking to somebody that is qualified with mental and emotional health behavior to help you process and get through the situation? Or are you watching my channel? No matter. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, let's see. What do we have? We have the Moon to the Four of Swords. Somebody's in their thoughts. Somebody's in their head with the conflict. The Moon to the Four of Swords. Somebody is in their thoughts about the sort of conflict from the past. The Nine of Swords to the Moon. This person may think about this in secret. Where nobody knows, this person may not talk about what they are thinking, what they are going through, but they're just trying to process the thoughts of what conflict kind of transpired. What is this? The Three of Pentacles to the Secret. Somebody married in secrecy. Somebody got married in secrecy. Or somebody got married thinking of this was something they were doing in their higher self. One of the two. Something about a marriage, higher self. Yes. Something about committing to their higher self. The conflict is somebody not committing to their higher self. To the Four of Pentacles to the Moon. Somebody gave away themselves. Somebody gave too much of themselves. Somebody gave too much. Somebody gave too much of. Somebody gave somebody too much. Somebody put another person. Somebody spoiled another person. Somebody gave to another person. Somebody did for another person. Somebody committed to another person in secret. And then what happened? What's the conflict? What would be the conflict? What would be the conflict? The Ace of Pentacles to the Six of Cups. Somebody gave to a person who used them. Somebody here thought this was a brand new beginning, a brand new opportunity, only to find out that the person they gave to was only using them. So family, friends, sir, ma'am, if you were in a situation to where the love from your heart, you gave out of the love of your heart, the loving kindness of your heart, you gave to another person, place, or thing. And you may feel like you were taken advantage of. You may feel like you've been being used. And this is something in the past. So this is something you hold on to. The mental and the emotional feeling of being used because you were once were in love, or you had some sort of love in this situation. Okay. What is dismiss? Well, let's see what the conflict past. Spirit, ancestors, Most High, show me the conflict from the past. Show me the conflict from the past. Okay. The conflict from the past is that somebody walked away from the situation. Somebody was guided away from conflict of the past. Okay. Why were you guided away from a person? Why are you guided away from a person? You were guided away because this person was holding back from you. This was not an equal give and take situation. This was not an equal reciprocal kind of thing. You may have given more of yourself to a person, place, or thing that just rejected you. The Six of Swords to the Four of Cups. Okay. Somebody who did not see potential in another person. Okay. That was the conflict with somebody just did not see potential. Somebody just wasn't interested. And it could have created conflict in your life because you could have felt some way towards a person. But this person was definitely blocking you out of their energy. All right, show me the past. The Chariot. So there was no forward movement with you two. The Chariot in reverse, meaning um, two people that different backgrounds, different history, different beliefs, morals, and values, right? Um, there was a lot of um, two people were not mentally and emotionally intelligent to be in alignment with each other. Could have been like your perception of wanting to give yourself to another person, place, or thing, right? Because you could have seen potential in it. And with the chariot in reverse, I don't want to say I feel, but what I think personally, and then with my shared experience, right? It was some sort of inkling, some sort of feeling you could have had in regards to another person, right? Um, Whether you have past experiences, maybe in friendships, partnerships, relationships, right? Where how things have played out in in this dynamic you were in, and now you were in a different timeline to where you were wanting something different, you were something better, you were always looking for something different, something better. But in this case, you kind of use past experiences in order to see potential in certain people, places, and things, in which it creates a lot of conflict because by you thinking about past friendships, relationships, with people, places, and things in general, you feel like you don't want to make the same mistake. So you could see potential in things, and then you're very definitely guarded in making another mistake. And what this means is that because you think about the past and then you think about not making the mistake, you are not realizing of seeing the good and the bad of any opportunity by giving it a chance. um Two people, one love, one denial, and it became the conflict of a past. And with the chariot in reverse, just as fast as it starts will be just as fast as it ends. When it's dismissed, show me dismiss. Mm, okay. 5 of Cups to the 7 of Swords. You are feeling left out in the cold because you showed up not being manipulative. You showed up being authentically yourself, wanting something good to come out of the situation. Whatever vision you may have had when, in a friendship, in a family, in love, anything in life, right? When you show up where you truly want something. Now, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm the same way, right? We intuitively see the vision, we understand, we know, we think further, and we're always thinking 10 steps ahead, right? With this, we use our discernment in regards to the people, places, and things that we encounter in life, right? Now, the Scorpio is death and rebirth. A lot of us Scorpios, right, or just water signs in general, we come from the emotions, because we process things a little bit deeper than most people or some people. It doesn't mean that you're a water sign. No. Um, Humans believe in emotions. People believe in, knowledge. We are always learning, we are always growing, we are always, but let's not get it twisted. In our personal life, we all value love, right? In the way that we define love. Um, the 5 of Cups to the 7 of Swords. You were left out in the cold being a good hearted person. You were dismissed. So somebody made you feel like you were dismissed. Okay, or you could be feeling like you are dismissed. Somebody could have left you because, and, I mean, for your situation, how it plays out, only you know how your story plays out. With the engagement ring in reverse. Show me the engagement ring. Show me the engagement ring. Oh, wait. Somebody here is in their emotions. Somebody here is in their emotions and it's driving a person mentally crazy. And what I mean mentally crazy is that a person here is making their decisions often a emotional imbalance. Let's see, engagement ring in reverse. Show me the engagement ring in reverse. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Four cups. Somebody here is either rejecting a commitment, a marriage, or somebody here has walked away. Somebody here has denied being committed, being um, engagement ring. Somebody here is holding back from love. Somebody here is holding back from love. Why are you holding back from love, sir, ma'am? Why are you blocking love? Justice. What is love with justice? I don't understand. Show me justice to love. Why is justice under love, spirit? The page of wands in reverse. Because when it comes to love, you may feel like not everything works out when you give your heart to something, when you pour of yourself, when you are showing up authentically. You know, you're in it because you want to be in it and you want to grow and you want to succeed because you see the vision of a friendship, a partnership, something like that, right? And you continuously find yourself being in these types of dynamics where things don't work out the way you thought they would, and so you block yourself from love, right? Now, I don't think you understand that with any type of friendship, relationship, partnership, commitment, anything like that, it takes the people to work together to build that. There's going to be good times, there's going to be bad times. But depending on your strength, your resiliency, your courage, your determination to see things through, to weather the storm together, you need to understand that's the faith, the loyalty, the trust that you are giving to another person. And so here, somebody here was giving to a situation. Another person was not trusting the situation, was not faithful, was not loyal, was not willing to really work with you in order to see the vision. And so, which the commitment and the love is not there. A person just doesn't see you, then they just don't see you. But that doesn't mean that you block your heart off to love. Um, Family, friends, serve me. So, as a counselor, even I have a counselor, right? And I process things, I compartmentalize them, deal with things one at a time. And I too once blocked love out, right? I'm gonna focus on the money, things like that, right? And things are good. I'm not, I'm grateful, I'm good. But my counselor said, Chloe, when you've had so many experiences with relationships that did not work out, right? And you're a loving person because you're an empath, right? You can't give up because the relationship just does not work out, right? Um, so she had asked me, what kind of person am I looking for? And because I'm in my spiritual energy, I said, I want my spiritual partner, right? I want a divine masculine. I want an emperor. Somebody that's going to work with me, grow, lead. We're going to explore new heights in life. We're going to, somebody that really wants to do something and go somewhere in life. And, at the end of it all, by the time we're 80 years old, we can look back and say, we did it, right? And the counselor broke it down to me and she said, well, Chloe, you would never know what that looks like if you didn't experience the worst relationships, right? And so she said, you can be, and you may want a doctor, right? And she says, you'll never know how to treat the doctor unless you experience the garbage man. You will never know with the doctor how to treat the garbage man when you experience, a thug or, a drug addict, anything like that. She says you're gonna get in these relationships, you're gonna learn, you're going to experience. But as soon as you keep working through that, eventually you will get to the doctor. You just can't give up on that. I said, okay. And so far, we're always at the doctor. And not getting twisted, I have been meeting with my work and everything that I do. I have been meeting these potential, but who lives off of potential? You know what I mean? A person would have to show that they really want it and not the potential or the perception of what it can be. You have to know what you want when you want it. What is this mirror in reverse? The 4 of Wands in reverse. This created a lot of instability. This created a lot of insecurities. A lot of things not really being a happy home, internal or external. And here in this situation, what is the shock? Let me see. What is this shock? What is the shock? What is this shock? Show me the shock. Oh, wow. The Tower. To the Knight of Pentacles. The Tower to the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here missed the opportunity to invest. The Wheel of Fortune. Upright. Somebody here missed the chance to invest in the vision, the goal, an opportunity, love, commitment, loyalty, trust, honesty, missed opportunity. Okay. So somebody's in conflict about a missed opportunity from the past. This person feels dismissed. This person did not commit. It is a Tower moment because the offer was pulled back. So family, friends, sir, ma'am, because a person, place, or thing did not invest in you properly, you decided to take you back. Okay. Now show me the Six of Swords, 4 of Cups, because you were guided to walk away from a situation. Show me this. My apartment smells so good. Y'all, I got the Febreze. I got the Airwick. I mixed them. Oh my God, my home smells so good. And y'all, I'm making some fried wings later. So if you near me and you hungry, make sure you call me so you can eat. Okay. So you were guided away from investing over and over again, and you not receiving anything from investing in a particular situation. So you were giving, you were pouring into, you were trying to build, you were trying to force it, you were trying to get it to work for you. But again, this person kept denying. Not this person actually seeing that you were really into investing in them, but even if this person understood that you were investing in them, they were still denying that. They were still blocking you out. They were still rejecting you. You were a giver. And family, friends, sir, ma'am, again, some of us are so empathetic that we see people and we see the potential of what things can be, and then we give so much of ourselves where we're vulnerable, we're open to love, we're open to friendships, we're open to things, right? Because we have a goal in life, right? Which is success, how we see it. In this situation, I'm not sure where the person's head was at, But this person didn't see success with you. Okay. And so you stopped investing and you moved on with your life. Okay. So what's the problem? Why is somebody with this conflict in past? Because they were somebody here just was not interested. And that's fine. Family, friends, certainly. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. And not everybody's my cup of coffee. You know what I mean? The 4 cups. Show me the 4 cups to the conflict. This person seems to have a conflict because what? Somebody here did not invest properly in the past. The reason why this person is in a conflict is because they did not invest in the past. They did not put anything in. Okay, so there's a conflict. Somebody here did not put any effort into wanting to make things work. Which is fine. And family, friends, whether you're at the beginning stages, the middle, or the end, right? When somebody just doesn't want to invest in you, family, friends, and it's a pill to swallow, right? Because you may be attracted, you may love, you may see, you may do, you may be here. But if a person shows you that they don't want to be with you, understand that, yeah, that's okay. There's a billion people on this planet. There is not just one man, one woman that everybody's just has to fight over. There's a billion people. If somebody shows you that they don't want to be a part of your life, then let them go. And even in my experience, right, when I encountered the same situation, I had already seen what was ahead. And I kept telling the person, let me go. Because I was willing to let them go. But something about this person was not letting me go. And I intuitively knew it. I say, release me, let me go. And the person was saying, I released you, I let you go. Man, the time after that, this person never let me go. Could have avoided everything if you just would have had it in your heart to release. You can be able to move on with your life when you are able to release certain people, places, and things, and not hold on to the situation, not hold on to the experience, but hold on to what you learned in that experience. So you're better aware of in the present what you. I hope you understand. And peace is a whole nother thing, because baby, when you ain't dealing with anybody causing you anxiety, anybody dealing stress, you not over here worried about what your partner doing, how they're doing, that's a different type of peace in life. Family, friends, sir, ma'am. Another thing that I did, right, is because I'm LGBTQIA, right? A lot of my partners were in the closet, ashamed, as much as how beautiful I am on the inside and out. There was no respect because I'm not nobody's secret, right? I'm not anybody that, I carry myself, and people see how I carry myself, but a lot of people are scared, they're ashamed, there's fear, did this, that, and the other. So instead of me even thinking about how another person feels when they're connected to me, I decided to marry myself. And baby, we happy over here, okay? When you marry yourself, it's a whole nother commitment. No. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse at the bottom. Somebody here, Queen of Swords, somebody here was a liar, a cheater, somebody pillow talk. So whether it's a man, I'm telling who just got shot? Somebody getting shot, there was a lot of bang. Y'all listen to K Michelle, be the right one. K Michelle, you got the right one. Girl, who's about to get their head peeled back? What I'm hearing, I don't know, fireworks, something popping off, something maybe popping off. What's popping off? I don't know. Something's popping off. I don't know. Queen of Swords in reverse. Something may be popping off in your life. What's popping off in your life? Show me the Four of Cups to the Chariot. Oh yeah, it's fireworks. Okay, so something may be popping off in your life. Something may be going down. It's going down. It's going down because somebody here is acting very immature. Somebody here was acting very childish. With the Sun to the Four of Pentacles in reverse to the Ten of Wands. Somebody here was acting very childish. Somebody was out here giving so much of themselves, but yet carrying burdens. This could be you or somebody you were connected to. Somebody here is carrying, they're very childish, it's very immature. With the Four of Pentacles, they give to things that cause burdens in their life. So instead of coming with a solution to not have a problem, this is the type of person that invests in the problem. And I don't know why. I mean, because I don't know who likes to feel stress, who likes to feel anxiety, who likes to feel weighed down, who likes to deal with trauma, who likes to deal with abuse, who likes to deal with PTSD, right? Who likes to deal with their mental and their emotional intelligence. This is a type of person that their mental and their emotional intelligence creates a lot of burdens in their life. And then with the Chariot in reverse, they're stuck holding on to these burdens. Show me the Five of Cups because family, friends, sir, ma'am, thank God that rejection was always going to be your protection. Show me the Five of Cups to the Seven of Swords. Yep, look, the Chariot. Moving on. Okay, so you moved on. You dismissed the person, place, or thing. The Seven of Swords is like you have a pure conscience, right? You have a pure heart. You see a vision, you want to live the vision. This is almost like, let's say you want to be a chiropractor, right? And you know this is what you want to do. You start with the education. Well, you start with taking the steps to enroll in school, the education, you do your research and things like that. With the Chariot too, yeah, you do your research. No, you do your research in regards to dismissing things, right? So no matter when life comes in and you're dealing with people, places, and things, you do your research and you move past it. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's not like you are so focused on things that don't work out, but you are so focused on someone who likes to look towards, moving on, still creating, still building, still growing. Okay. And the Seven of Swords this is your passion. This is your resilience. This is your strength. This is who you are. This is like in your DNA. This is your blood. This is this is your ancestors' DNA being passed down to you. Show me the Four of Cups. Now you're holding back. Praying, listening to yourself, being faithful to thine own self be true. You subscribe to a power greater than yourself. You hold on to your faith, your strength, your morals, your beliefs, your values, your integrity. And you're not going to allow any person, place, or thing to come disrupt what you have going on. So you're strong about it. Now, if somebody rejected you, now you're doing the rejection. Engagement ring is in reverse. You're not putting a price to your love. There's no price to your loyalty. There's no price to your trust. There's no price to your honesty and fairness and in regards into who you are with what's in your DNA and how you're showing up And so you're not willing to settle. You're not willing to sacrifice yourself. You're not willing to pour into things that's not going to pour back into you. So through inexperience, you have learned to love you, put you first, and be at peace with who you are and where you're going in life. Okay, show me justice to the love in reverse. Oh. Four Pentacles to the moon. And that's fair. You have let go of a lot of people, places, and things in life. Baby, you have become a mystery. But not only did you become a mystery, you have also tapped into the higher self inner knowing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You dealt with a lot of snakes. You dealt with a lot of wolves. You dealt with a lot of crabs in the bucket. You dealt with a lot of people, places, and things that can compare to how you are showing up. You stop putting people, places, and things, and you started to pour into you, which made your value go even higher. Your value, your standards, where you want to go with life, who you talk to, who you give your time to, what is your energy flow. Where your mind goes, your energy flows. So where your mind is going is positive things, a positive future, success, abundance, stability, family, friend, whatever, whatever your vision is. Okay, show me the Page of Wands to the Four. Baby, what commitment? Sir, ma'am, you are free to go. You are free to let go of the past. You are free to look and create the generational wealth that was always destined for you. The Ten of Pentacles. This means family. This means friends. This means career. This means time. This means energy. This means your body. This means everything with the Ten of Pentacles. Meaning everything that you pour into is always going to manifest where you have everything you need. You may not have everything you want, but you have everything you need. And that is something to be grateful for. Show me the Knight of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune. Seven of Cups. What delusion? What illusions? Who's going to feed into that? This is not what it should be, what it could be, what it be. Whatever life tends to put in your path and shows you what it is, believe it. The Seven of Cups is you're not living in a fantasy. You're not living off the perception. You're not living in a false belief. You're not living in a shoulda, coulda, woulda, maybe. No. If it's not in you, it's not in you. I'm not going to be around people, places, and things if it's not in them. What's the Wheel of Fortune? It ain't in you to fulfill a prophecy. Baby, there's somebody that wants the same thing I do, right? I'm family, friends, sir, ma'am. There's always going to be somebody in the world that has the same vision at you. Now, when you encounter that person's path, it's divine timing. Whenever you encounter that place, it's divine timing. Whenever you do that thing, it is in divine timing because your vision will always be in alignment with you. Look at this. We got the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Swords in reverse. Altogether, this is 5, 15. 15 plus 7, 22. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Somebody here trying to disrupt your mental and your internal and your external home with 22 swords. Not only did one person reject you, but also you had to heal from 22 swords. And this could be lifelong. This could be family. This could be friends. This could be places, things like that. And you have overcome everything that was thrown at you. And what happens now? What happens now? Family, friends, sir, ma'am, you had to put in a lot of work on yourself. You had to face a lot of wounds. You had to go through a lot of things alone. You had to cry at night. You had to, go to bed late, wake up early. You had to make some sacrifices in your life in order to become the Empress. Whether you're a man, you're a female. The Empress is a divine feminine. You know the law, you know the structure, you know the direction that is destined for you. Keep following your heart, your mind, living in your truth, and follow the guidance that is being given to you. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, to these spiritual people on tarot, I call you guys the spiritual court. When I pull the energy, it seems like family, friends, sir, yeah, the energy comes out in the cards. You are the spiritual counsel for people, places, and things that truly need you the most. Keep letting life inspire you. Keep doing what is destined for you. And if you are a reader and you get a reading that should trigger you, make sure you are looking into that wound so that it does not distract you from who you need to become. At the bottom of the deck, the Page of Swords. To the Two of Cups, to the Ace of Wands, to the Ace of Swords. Love don't live here anymore. Your opportunities, your new beginning, the divine truth and clarity is leaving people in a lot of conflict and their own betrayal. Family, friends, sir, with these fake people, places, and things. Keep leading by example. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, thank you for listening to Truth Heals 1111. It was an hour. I apologize. I am going to go finish getting dressed. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you in my next reading.